Good morning. It's day 16 of our morning devotional. Thank you for tuning in. Our morning devotional comes from 1 John 4, verse 9. And it reads, God showed how much he loved us by sending his only son into the world so that we might have eternal life through him. This morning's devotional is entitled Crazy Love, Crazy Love. I came across a story of a couple. Actually the husband, his name is Stephen, who won the lottery. And it was millions of dollars. But the crazy part is he won the lottery a second time for $100,000. Now imagine living your best life having won millions of dollars. I mean, I'd quit my job and buy a small island or something. But there was one problem. His wife, whose name is Kim, she just loved the thought of spending all this money, but she was having an extramarital affair. And she definitely didn't want to walk away from this money. And she didn't want to walk away from this affair. So what she did is that she plotted to have a hitman kill her husband. As she was on the phone with her lover discussing all the details, her 21-year-old son overheard this conversation and he reported it to the police. The police came, they arrested her, and that's not the crazy part is. The crazy part is when she was in prison, her husband continued to visit her. I mean, people were like, what is wrong with you? How could you still love her after all of this? And his answer was, you just don't throw away 22 years of a marriage just because of this. I'm like, yeah, you do. But he did everything possible to keep his wife. I mean, he fought to have her sentence reduced. He dropped all of the charges. Over the course of time, as Stephen went to go visit Kim, his love broke her. I mean, she saw him in a different light. She could not even imagine being unfaithful to a faithful husband. She saw his love as something that she didn't want to let go. And when she got out of prison, she just threw her arms around him and said, thank you. And she told him, please don't ever, ever let me go. That's some crazy love. That's a crazy love that God too has for us. It made me think of God and his crazy love for us. The kind of love he has for us is a love that perseveres. There's nothing we can do for God to love us any less. Our actions don't determine his love. His heart does. That's the heart of the Father. He loves us no matter what. When we turn our back on him, he loves us still. When we reject him, he loves us still. When we violate his will, he loves us still. Our actions may bring him so much pain, but yet his heart to love us is eternal. I mean, it takes me to Romans 5, verse 8, and it reads this, but God showed his great love for us by sending Christ to die for us while we were still sinners. That's some crazy love. God didn't send Jesus to die on the cross while we were committed to him, while we were serving him. He sent him while we were still sinners. Wow, that's some crazy love. That's the kind of love that I don't ever want to turn away from, that I always want to hold near and dear to my heart. That all I can do, hearing that kind of crazy love, is just fall at his feet and just thank him daily for loving us still. And so that's the kind of crazy love that I want you to realize, is that God's love for us goes the distance. He pursues us. There is nothing in all of creation that can separate us from his love. What a promise. What a God. What a God. So thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you tomorrow. God bless you and stay healthy.